Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Wolves career mode in FIFA 19. We are wrapping up the January transfer window in this one. We're also going to play a quick game against Southampton and then another game against Newcastle. Just the two games, finishing up the month of January, playing that one game against Newcastle, leaving it with Burnley because as you can tell, we still have quite a fair few games to play in February, and if we keep in all the cup competitions that we're in, then we're probably going to end up having a lot more down the stretch, such as FA Cup games, hopefully Champions League games, I don't know. I'm still really considering going for some other signings as well. I'm waiting for maybe potential sales and like for us to sell some players on if I want to go to bring anyone else in right away in this window and maybe not get any more players on a pre-contract, although that is still a possibility. But just for now though, we'll focus on the two games that we'll have today. Southampton, again, we have been starting to maybe grow our lead in the Premier League up the top a little further now. We've gone from about, I don't know, it was about 4 or so points up to 6 now, so I'd like to hopefully keep it going and extend it against Southampton and Newcastle. Looking to hopefully continue on our pretty good form, although in the last episode we had a game against Bournemouth that ended up drawing, unfortunately, with a 90th minute equaliser. In the last episode I really didn't put teams away. I was able to score a couple of goals against Spurs in the last one, but I need to be able to put teams away now, and with a 5 at the back defense, that's going to make things tricky. The Southampton team too is pretty interesting. They've got Lejeune, Wendell, Otamendi's in there, João Mario, Milik. They've done bits. Southampton have made plenty of signings, and you know what? That's actually an okay side. I know that they're in the top half of the table too, so this could be a challenge. Oh, I can't get it out of my own half right now. This is getting a little frustrating. Oh, wow. They're playing this quick. Very quick. Shot. Save. Thankfully, right at Rui Patricio. This is annoying. For a team with 5 at the back, man, every time they go forward, they are just immediately passing it so quickly that I can't do anything about it. Clear that away, please. Talisca. No. Why was Fernando getting a run at that? Patricio makes a save. What is going on? We all are fucking have no idea I've got Anderson Talisca there who can just clear the ball away. Fernando makes a run at it, and I assume just distracts him for something. We should have cleared this ball out of the box so fucking simply, but we keep doing dumb shit and nearly conceding. We are shooting ourselves in the foot. Are we trying to lose or something? Is Sane going to be able to go around the outside? No. What was I thinking? Lejeune, too quick. We all know that Lejeune is so much faster than Leroy Sane. Ward-Prowse, Milik. Tackle, maybe, please. He does get there, but it's taking him out, and El Yunusi. You know, the goal's been coming. It's been coming for too fucking long. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. We don't even know what sport we're playing. Most of my players are fucking morons, so it doesn't matter. Everyone on the team, everyone on the team has been shit. Everyone has been shit. Oh, but how about that for a response? I had to be quiet throughout all that because, man, I was not having it. I just had to focus, had to finally get back in after less than 5 minutes as well. Look, just going down the left, Johnny was pushing up forward, saw the run of Neves, thought I'd slip it into him, and that was a deflection. I thought it actually had curled in brilliantly, so if that deflected so heavily off of Lejeune's back, then that probably is going to be an own goal. No, it is going to be given to Neves, so it looks like the shot was going to be on target anyway, but there you go. Oh, please. Oh, please, baby. Hit that hard if you can, and it's a deflection and off of the crossbar. Can you believe it? We've been trashing this first half, and yet somehow we're going to go into the second with the lead. And it's 2 goals off 2 wicked deflections. Adama, I'm sure, is going to get credited with this one too. Tight angle, and to be fair, it was the keeper that got a hand to it. I thought maybe the defender in front might have clipped it with his heel or something, but no, that's just an attempted save that nearly ended up working out, and shish, even one of the defenders went flying. But we've got it. Oh my God, how? We have been so bad, and yet somehow we have been able to take the lead going in a half time. That's ridiculous. Oh, Fernando, you could have stopped that from going out. How is it every time he touches the ball, he does something fucking stupid? Please, make up for it. No. Oh my God. Why is it always him? Why? Loftus-Cheek, please just come back. I tell you what, I don't know what's going on with Brazilian football 3 seasons into the future, but it's become a fucking joke, okay? I sent my scouts away to Brazil. They keep coming up with absolute trash. and Fernando's a joke. There's only one good Brazilian footballer, and it's the one on the ball right now, sending away Martial. As Martial's looking to just do some step-overs, he doesn't actually do anything in the end, though, which is weird. And then the cross is cleared. Fernando's on it. Shut me up, mate, with a goal. No, instead you just shoot the ball, and it gets about this high up off the ground. You're a fucking joke, mate. Here we go. This could work. Could work. Oh, save. Thought we were going to set up Sane for a chance at a pretty nice goal there, but no. And in the end, they played out the back. Pretty risky stuff, but geez, he's won the header there. And this attack is still on. Oh, he's been able to get it. Weah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Timmy Weah with some brilliance to set up. I thought it was Yassine Adli for the winning goal. It is another 90th minute goal, but this time it's for us and not a bullshit equaliser for the other team. Look at this from Weah. He gets tackled, but brilliantly creates a massive gap for Adli to just knock the ball in for him. He takes, I don't even think he takes a touch. Nah, first time strike. What a hit, son. Boys, I gotta be honest with you. Yassine Adli's been too good. He's been too good. I know he's not as high rated as certain other central midfielders, but he's just been too good. I need to put like Neves back at centre defensive mid and Adli and Talisca alongside each other. Because I can't fucking stand Fernando anymore. I'm sorry. 2 minutes to go. That will do us, and that will do the game. 3-1 victory. And I tell you what, when N'Golo Conte comes back, we'll put him at CDM. But for the time being, with Loftus-Cheek injured and for the foreseeable future still injured, I'm putting Adli in the starting 11. Don't care if he's below 80 rating, he's going in. I was playing Neves at CDM for quite a while, and he was doing all right for me there, but Fernando's just had too many chances. I'm sorry, Adli is going in. Fernando can go on the bench, and I'm going to actually promote Gibbs-White to the substitutes in the time being with, of course, Ruben Loftus-Cheek still injured. And, of course, we've reached deadline day too. Right now, the top deal is Varane going to Chelsea for 85 million, and again, I'll happily advance forward just a little bit, see if any offers or anything comes through, and we'll see. If after about like 5 or 6 or so hours into deadline day, nothing's really happened, then I can probably call it quits, I would imagine. But we'll advance forward again, immediately get an offer. What have we got? A transfer offer for Makile. Good money, but again, I probably don't want to let him go. Probably let one of my other centre-backs if there's an offer that come through. Since getting Kimpembe, it's really been him and Akanji that have started at centre-back for me with Makile on the bench if I need him. But to be fair, I don't really make substitutes with my centre-backs, to be fair. So, again, continuing to advance forward, we have a player sold, Watson, one of my youth academy players that wasn't really kicking on that much. A transfer offer for Giles, another one for Makile, like ridiculous stuff. Yeah, Giles is like a bit of a deadwood player that I just wanted to move on. 21.66 overall. And again, I keep getting offers from Makile, which is weird because I still want to keep him. I've still got a use for him. 5 hours in now. And I'll tell you what, there's not really been that much spent either. Only 136 mil up to this point. I've seen like $500,000 get spent. Or $500 million, should I say, get spent. But now we're starting to see some money being thrown around. 200 million spent. And 262 million spent, of course. The transfer talks for Ryan Giles have broken down, so it's just, man, it's a bit of a dead transfer deadline day, to be honest with you. It's a deadline day. Okay, forget about it. Still moving on forward. 2 hours left to go. If we don't get anything come through in the next few whiles, that's right. Patrick Cassidy is just one of my Irish, I think, players. I'll loan him away. Sure, that's fine. If again, they accept it. I've tried so many times before and it never goes through. But that's it, to be fair. I don't really want to do much else, to be honest with you. It's just, I don't know. It's just, transfer for Ronan. I'd love to be able to sell him on, but with only an hour to go, I'm pretty sure it won't get done in time. But maybe, who knows. We got a training injury for Kimpembe, so he won't be playing the Newcastle game most likely. A bunch of scout reports come through as well. Transfer offer for Martial right on like the end of the deadline day, or pretty much it's the 1st of February, and now they come in with an offer. How much could we get for Anthony Martial? Even though I really don't have that much of an inkling for him, or for at least selling him on anyway. 139 million, but they only come in with an offer for him literally right after the deadline day finishes. Well, yeah, that was a little bit weird, but anyway, we'll look at scout reports. Unfortunately, in Japan, it doesn't look like there's much going on. Akita maybe could be up there. No, the value doesn't really indicate that it'd be any good. Kinoshita, nah, not really. It's just, not much to be fair in there. Looking in Brazil, who this entire nation's been a massive disappointment, and it just continues to be. What is the point in Brazil? Why? If all you're going to give me is Carlos Lim's 240 value, is he the best player that you've got in there, or is there someone else? We got Moraes, who I've been looking at for a while. Everyone in there is shit. It's not the scout. The scout's class. He's like 4-star judgment, 4-star experience. I mean, like, ridiculous. I mean, that bloke's got Hugo Azevedo. Nice potential, shit overall, but a nice haircut. I'm almost thinking I'd sign him for the haircut. I'm that desperate to get someone from Brazil. But they're just so fucking shit. If no one decent from Brazil pops up in the next, in the next report, I'm just getting my scout out of there. I'm just like, mate, there's no point in you being here. This country doesn't know shit about football, apparently. So let's just get you out and send you somewhere else. We failed here. We'll go somewhere else. We've got in England, maybe some players worth it. Liam Price is close. He's getting that's just about the minimum, but unfortunately the potential wasn't great. Again, I've got pretty high expectations, but there's still no one. I have reached the point now where it's literally just only the player that the second you see them, the second you see their incredibly high overall and solid potential, like, you just immediately bring them into your team. They're the players, the ones that you immediately go, wow, that guy's amazing. If I have to try to convince myself to sign a player, then that immediately should mean, no, forget about it. You have to immediately look at a player and go, yes, I have to get you. But the next game in the Premier League, of course, away at Newcastle at St James's Park, we still have our 6-point lead on Everton. Spurs pretty close too. Liverpool are there as well, as are Chelsea, but that's probably going to be about the extent of realistic title winners this season. And of course, with the injury to Kimpembe, the training injury, he will unfortunately be out of this game. Nordi Makile is going in alongside Akanji. Ruben Vezo will be my backup centre-back now. And yeah, that is the exact same team, the strongest starting 11 that I'm playing now, of course, with Yassine Adli in the middle of the park, replacing Fernando. We're putting Neves at CDM. Hopefully, he'll still be, he's a threat going forward. Hopefully, he'll still get forward a little bit and be useful for us on the attack and not just defensive. But you know what I mean. I still feel like with that team and that setup and Adley in there in the mix, I think we should manage against Newcastle, hopefully. Another one in the rain today. They're highlighting Manchester United for some reason, but you can see us up the top. Newcastle, not really anywhere else in the top half of the table for them, sadly. Looking at the Newcastle United side once again as well, it's Arke and Burnett. New signings at the back line. Jacob Murphy's in. Thomas Owa and Lucas Ocampos going in there. We've resorted back to signing players from Ligue 1, and Donis is our lead striker. And by our, I keep saying our because I'm a Newcastle fan. Yeah, don't worry, I'm fully aware of who I'm controlling. They definitely did some work in the transfer window for sure. Muto starting as well, and we're underway with this one. Talisca getting forward, good. Gaps there, up the middle. Oh, I tell you what, Adley. Yassine Adley. Ooh, no good. Cross in, that's a heavy one. Adama down, and there's an offside in there somewhere apparently. Okay, well, Adley had the chance. I was hoping to just blow it past the goalkeeper at that near post, but no. How good a start would that have been to have him officially moving into the starting 11. Oh, there's some space here for Talisca. I'm going to try it. Oh, wow. Just get a bit dip on that, or a little less power, and that's pretty awkwardly finding its way up and over the goalkeeper. Adama's doing some stuff to find a way to get it past, and a little ball in, and the header, and the save from the goalkeeper denies Martial, the Premier League's leading goal scorer. What a fucking ball. Oh my God, we are in some trouble. Look at this. And Patricio with the save. Probably should have cut it back and they would have had a tap in for sure. They had so many numbers there. Like, oh my God, that fast break was so quick. They score from the corner. I thought he'd win the header there. I don't know why. What do I mean? I don't know why. I thought he could have won the header there, but he didn't. Fabian Schär did, and it's 1-0 for Newcastle. Thought I contested this relatively well. Like, he was there, could have won the header. Talisca, he just didn't fucking jump. That's the thing that drives me nuts. But they don't even try to win the header. Just get a little something on it. Oh, it's going to get there to Adama. Yes, it somehow found a way in. It's never so straightforward with this game, is it? Fucking oath. Oh, well, we got there. Bit of a turnover in their own half, and Sane just got something on it. Couldn't get it past the keeper, who's been fucking tremendous for them. I don't know who it is, Salikov. Newcastle have got this fucking ability to find the most ridiculous goalkeepers from out of nowhere. But, yeah, it started with Dubravka, and now this Salikov guy. But he's gotten a hand to everything. He got a hand to that one, although it did go in. But there we go. Number 7 with 7 goals in the Prem. Ah, come on. 1-2 play. Can Adley get through here? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Yo, the fucking woodwork again. Adley winning the ball back there nicely after the heavy touch from Juan Bernat. Ball in the middle. That had to be good. It had to be spot on. I think it was too. Sane. Talisca, please. Finally. Oh, my God. He took so long to shoot. And we do find a way. Just like in the last game too. We find a way to get in front, even though we haven't really been at our best, right before the end of the first half. I can't actually get past the goalkeeper. He always gets something on it. Thankfully, though, I am actually able to still score, though, regardless of him getting a hand to it. But it's 2-1. Again, we're not putting this game away. We're not well on top or anything. Well, to be fair, I feel like we are. But we're not clumsy. We've got to be a little more, I don't know what the fucking word is, better. I don't know. Everything feels like a mess, but yet somehow we're in front. I just don't get it. Yeah. Wow. Oh, what? That is such a cheap... I don't believe how easily we got that goal to start the second. Unbelievable from Newcastle to just open up a massive gap in their defence. For Adley to run straight through. Wow, I need to look at this again. Look at that. It's just right there. Adley's, yeah, sure, stroll on through, take the touch. And finally, after 3 or 4 attempts, he's been able to beat the goalkeeper and score. Yassine Adley hits the back of the net and proves that he belongs in this starting 11. That's like his 5th goal in the Premier League as well. He's just been doing amazing this season. And it's picked off again. Anthony Martial looking to get in behind. Cross to the back stick. Oh, it's going to get to Talisca. What is that? Why? Why don't you just head that home, Talisca? What is wrong with you? Do you not want to use your fucking head today? It happened down when Shah got his goal. What was... Oh, why did I go for a volley there? Why don't you just head that home? It would have been 4. Right when I thought I got things back on track, it's all shambles again. Sane, the cross. This time use your head. This time! Oh, that's much better, except it's not Talisca, it's fucking Adama. At least now, man, to start this second half, we've had chances galore. There we go. Man, this second half has been, it's a fast start to this second half, and we've pretty much already killed the game off. Oh, what a tackle. Love it. And, I'm not going to be able to play anything up the middle, sadly. But hopefully, with a good cross, and put wide. Sane, man, we are tearing Newcastle apart right now. I feel like if it keeps going like this for the rest of the half, we could honestly end up with like, I don't know, 10 goals or something. We'd just get a good absolute goal scoring opportunity like once every 5 minutes right now. Oh, come on. And Leroy Sané has got a lot of space on the left-hand side. We're going to get it to him. Take the touch. Finesse it. No, with your right foot. What is going on? How do I get these players to actually shoot with the foot that I want them to? Neves from downtown. Oh my God, I thought that was going in as well. What is his half? Good tackle. Really. Nice work at Kanji. Oh, got that one off. Gibbs White gets it off to Sane. With your right foot. With your right foot. You see what happens when you shoot with the fucking foot that I want you to. Thank you, Leroy Sane. Oh, how about this? Morgan Gibbs-White just came onto the pitch for Anderson Talisca. Sane, with the right foot, gets the curl from outside the post coming in. That's the shot that I always want to try to set up in that situation. But sometimes they take it with their left and it fucks up. But no, that time, perfect. And I get 5 in this game. You know, I swear if I walked away with only 4, I would have been, I genuinely would have been like, man, I should have scored way more. I probably still should have. It's a little dangerous. Brought down by Brady and crossed in again. Yeah, no, I knew the second that ball got past that they were going to fucking get a goal there. I mean, like, unlike their first goal that they scored where Talisca just didn't even fucking jump at the corner. That time Pereira did jump, but he's a fullback. He's not exactly 6'4" like Talisca is. Look, he tried. Poor soul. He absolutely tried, but in that situation, you're just screwed. And it also appears as though, I don't know how this has happened, but there's been an injury to Yassine Adli. You're fucking kidding me. Literally right before the end of the game. I don't believe it. Neves is going to have to come on now. Fernando, we'll make one more change as well. Adama can... I don't know. Adama can come off for Jota fine and we switch Sane. But man, I'm so disappointed that Yassine Adli had to get injured. I hope it's not serious. Man, we've had a few players go down today, haven't we? Sane thankfully ended up okay and he was able to score. But Adli, no, had to get subbed. I didn't even see what happened to him. And that will do it. I get 5 after this game is finished. I could have walked away from this game. I'm not even kidding, with like 10 goals. I shit you not. It was ridiculous in that second half. It'd never been easier for me to score ever in FIFA 19 than it was in that second half. I think maybe it's because we got a goal straight away and Newcastle just ended up going for it. They were playing offside traps, just throwing numbers forward, and it was end-to-end stuff. And in the end, I'm literally a little disappointed to have only scored 5. That's ridiculous. I know, saying that out with the words coming out my mouth, but it's still a win. That is all that matters. Doesn't matter by how much, although it would be nice if we had won it by a little more. I'm just saying, I could have been more clinical in that game, and yet we still got 5. That's just how you know it was insane. Continuing on with player training, Morgan Gibbs White is getting close-ish, maybe to a 75. He went up to it with a bunch of his stats, but only really moved along pretty, not that much to be fair. I don't know. We'll keep training him. When he gets to 75, maybe we'll move things around a bit. But we are finished for this episode. We, of course, have the injury to Yassine Adli. I'll see how long that injury is, but the next game will be against Watford in the FA Cup, and then the Champions League round of 16 gets underway. And Yassine Adli's injury is a 2-month... No! That's... Fuck! I am so annoyed and disappointed for Yassine Adli because he's been so good. He's been so good. Oh, fuck, man. I mean, hopefully we will get him back at some point this season, but man, that sucks. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed that one game of Yassine Adli starting for Wolves, because you better bloody cherish it. At least he scored, so... Alright then. Well, there is another episode finished anyway, I suppose. Only played the 2 Premier League games. We wrapped up the January transfer window as well. We took 6 points from 6, but so did Everton and so did Spurs. I don't know about Liverpool because there seems to be a bit more of a gap developing between Spurs, the top 3, should I say, and the rest of the top half of the table. So yeah, it's still the exact same lead that we had, just the 6 points on Everton. Spurs, of course, a 7-point lead, and again, they are sticking with us. But the FA Cup is coming up in the next episode. We, of course, have the round of 16 of the Champions League. Hopefully, we'll move on into the quarterfinals. Premier League action, plenty more to come. Of course, the Carabao Cup final is in the month of February as well. Until the next episode, guys, my name is MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.